Good morning. I don't know what that little query notification is on this computer, but it comes up just about the time it goes live. It's kind of weird and annoying, actually. It's okay. There it is again. I don't know what my computer's doing. Please pray for my technology. Anyway, I hope you're having a good morning. I'm a little bit late. That's all right. It's supposed to be a day off. It's going to be a normal day for me, but it's supposed to be a day off, right? But I hope you had a good weekend. I had a wonderful weekend, actually. And today's still most of y'all's weekend, right? It's a 3-day weekend for those who work out, out, right? And so I hope you're having a great day today, too. Don't forget to grab a First John study guide. Mine's in my bedroom because I've been looking at it. And join us Thursday night live class at 7 p.m. Central. You can join us in Zoom if you want, or you can join us live interactive on Facebook if you don't want to be in the video portion. You can also see all those classes either in my videos or on my YouTube channel. They're all laid out there in the YouTube channel. They're all in one folder, so you can just watch one after another. So we will be having class Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Join us. I make it try to hold it to just an hour, so it's not doesn't go on forever. But they've been so good. Anyway, so make it a point to join us for that. And there's lots of other announcements coming up, but I'm not going to share anything yet. Just that there's lots of stuff working in the brain here and in the heart, and things that I'm planning on doing. And I've just learned that I'm a juggler because I juggle a lot of stuff, right? But I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done. Anyway, so actually, I was thinking, oh, it's Monday. Oh, it's Monday, right? Do you ever get up, especially on Mondays? And I have a running joke with the nurse that I talk to at Chris's doctor's office, and I always, because I hate it when I have to call her on Monday. But I say, hello, are you having a Monday? She'll just laugh. And so sometimes even in the middle of the week when I call her for something, I'm like, is it Monday yet? We tease about it being Monday. But I was thinking, you know what? Monday is just another day. We don't have to get up with dread on Monday because we're starting another week and do it all over again. Gonna go back to work, right? All those things that we think of a lot of, and I know today is for many of you is a different Monday, but it's a regular Monday for me, right? Nothing different. I already clocked in for taking care of Chris. I already did that, and as soon as I'm gonna do what I do pretty much every day after I finish the devotion, it's time to fix his breakfast, and it's time to get the video all switched over and get my devotions for caregivers written and get my breakfast somewhere in there, and then it's time to get Chris up, and boom, it's 10 o'clock, 10:30. By the time I get all that done, and I haven't even sit down after all that, right? And so then after that, after I get Chris up, then I get to start work, right? So anyway, so it's every day's pretty much the same for me. So it's but sometimes we get up with that dread on Mondays, and it's like, ah, man, it's Monday, and people start. And I know Facebook is not real necessarily. It's not real, right? But sometimes people start going, "Oh, is it Monday already?" And there's a lot of Monday jokes and all that. But you know what? Every day is a gift. And today is Monday, and even if it's not a normal Monday for you, or even if it is a normal Monday for you, like it is for me, which is fine, it's what we make of it. So I was just thinking about this quite a bit yesterday, actually, as I was puttering around, and I had a wonderful, wonderful day yesterday, spent with family almost all day long. It was wonderful, and um, anyway, as I was doing things yesterday morning and getting around, I was like, you know what? Each day is just a gift. How dare us get up going, oh, and just expecting. Why do we get up on Monday or on any day and just expect bad things? Can't we just flip that switch and go, today I'm going to expect good things? Instead of looking for the negative, instead of looking for things to make it a horrible Monday, what if we look for things to flip that switch? What if we look for little things to enjoy for the day? What if we let that flip a different switch, right? Rather than looking for the negative. Because see, you're gonna. Jesus said, "Seek and you will find." And here's the thing: you're gonna find what you're looking for. If you're looking for something, some way to be sick, you're gonna find it. If you look for something to depress you, you're gonna find it. If you look for something to make you feel scared and bring fear and doubt, you're gonna find it. But you know what? If you look for things to boost your faith, you're gonna find that. If you look for acceptance rather than rejection, whatever you're looking for, seek and you will find is really a truth in there that's taken way out of context, honestly. But you're going to find what you're looking for. And I've mentioned this before. If you, I tend to go looking for rejection because I just expect it. But what if I go to a party? I always think I'm never going to fit in. I'm not going to fit in. This is going to be horrible. These are the things I think. I don't even know anybody. But what if I go in looking for, maybe I'll meet a new friend? Maybe I'll find somebody I can connect with. And just, it's all about perspective and our attitude. And so, as I was thinking about all of these things, this one scripture kept coming to mind, and it's Psalm 118:24. If you lived in the 70s and went to church, you sang this song over and over and over. Because we sang this song. Trust me. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Now, there's two very great truths right here in this real simple scripture. Number one, God made today. He made yesterday too, and the day before, and the day before, and the day before. He's gonna make tomorrow too, right? But whatever day we're in, whatever today is, He made this day, and He put us in this day. We never know what a day's going to bring. If the pandemic taught us anything, it definitely taught us that. We don't know what a day is going to bring, what good a day is going to bring, what bad a day is going to bring. And we live in a world where everything is so chaotic. It's so, gosh, I don't know. It's just scary out there. There's so many things, there's wars, there's food shortages, there's gas prices are at the wazoo. Every bill, I think all of my utility people added, our bills are going on. Those things are going on. But we can choose to focus on those things, or we can choose to focus on God things. Right? Because let's look at this. The price of gas, I know, is well over $4 here. And I know if you go out to California, it's like over 6 or 7. California, I don't know anybody lives in California, you guys. I love y'all. But man, that's a crazy place out there. The prices are ridiculous, right? I guess you pay to live close to the beach. I don't know. I might do that. But, that's right now, that's one thing we're dealing with. But the price of grace is still the same. It's free. God's not going to tag a tax on there and go, well, things are running a little low here, so you're going to start paying for grace. You have to start paying for mercy. We could play with that a long time, right? The price is still the same, and Jesus already paid it. So no matter if we think it goes up or down, if it was to fluctuate, it's already covered. So it's like, if you ever had like your business card, your company. I used to, when I worked at Church on the Rock in Louisiana, I had a gas card from the church. So it didn't matter what the gas price did, up or down. I put gas for related that was supposed to go into the church, right, on that card. It was always covered. I didn't have to worry about it. Grace is grace, mercy, His truth, His love. Everything in this word is already paid for. It's not going to change. It's not going to cost us more, other than we need to die more and more, in the sense that we need to lay ourselves down and pick up what God has said, right? So there's always that sense of that type of sacrifice. The price of grace isn't going to change. He's given us today. We have today. So can we look at today as of more of a, I've got today. What's God going to do today? What is God going to do? What is He going to do in me today? What is He going to do for me today? How is He going to use me today to touch someone else's life? Because that's sometimes that's what we get sucked into, our own emotions and thoughts, that we miss that we could touch other people's lives. We could be that spot of joy or light or love that somebody needs. I had 2 kids when I went Friday. Sarah sat with Chris for a couple of hours. And I went over to Martin Park, and 2 kids. I sat on the park bench. Some of you saw that picture of that. And this little girl and her mom were walking by, and she goes, "Are you?" And she just looks at me. And she goes, "Are you sitting?" And I said, "Yeah, I think I'll just sit down for a minute." She goes, "Okay, well, me too." And I don't know who this child is. And she just says, her mom goes, "Okay." So we sat, we talked, and she's only 6, and but she's gonna be 7 real soon. And when she turns 7, she can beat somebody up. But it was just a little conversation, and it was so refreshing. And then they got up and went on, and then I did. And then as I was going out the gate, I was I was coming across the not the gate but the bridge. I was coming across the bridge to leave, and a little kid was coming this way, and his mom called him, and he looked at his mom, and then he just took my hand, and I just went with him like any grown granny would do, right? You're supposed to after I'm a grandma, everybody's grandma now, right? So okay, and so then he let go, and he went on over there, and it was just an odd thing, but it was that touch, and it made a difference. I was like, this was such a good walk because of those two children that I don't even know their names, but they touched me in an odd way, and I can't even have the words for it. My point is this: we never know who we're going to touch in a day. We never know what a day's going to bring, good or bad, but we can always change our attitude and look for the good. Today is a day. I want to say two things about this verse, and I'll be done, I promise. This is the day the Lord has made. God gave us today. We can't, and even though we plan for tomorrow, we plan retirement, we plan funds, we plan to pay our rent tomorrow, things like we got things we got to do planning for the future, but we have today. We don't know if we'll be here tomorrow. That's a horrible thought. That's gonna be scary. I'm not really that scared of it because then I'll be somewhere better. But at the same time, we have today. We don't know what the rest of the day may bring, but we have today. Then here's the second thing. And I think the King James says, "I will rejoice and be glad in it." I've got my little New Living here. This is the day God gave us. God gave us today. We have today. Let's live it to its fullest. Let's enjoy it as much as we possibly can. Make the best of it. Take time to meditate on Him. Take time to pray. Take time to to invest in our relationship with God, right? Make the best of today. It's the only today you're going to get, and then tomorrow there'll be another today, right? But God has given us this day. Secondly, I will rejoice. I will rejoice. There's our declaration. I've got today, and I'm going to choose to rejoice. I'm going to choose to find things to rejoice in. I'm going to choose to find ways to praise God today. I'm going to choose to find good things today, right? And then the last little bit, I will rejoice, and I'll be glad in it. What a declaration. I'm just going, can I, David's, oh wait, I don't know if David wrote this song. Let me see if he did. It doesn't say. So we assume it's David, but we don't know who wrote this one. So I'm going to say, I'm going to choose to be happy. Can we do that? And what if something bad happens? Because sometimes we choose to be happy. This is the day God gave us. This is awesome. And then we get a call or a note that a bill went up or something happened over here or something happened over there. Well, we acknowledge that, take care of it, but then go back to our choice. That's not going to drag me down. Because why? Because God is on the throne, and the bill, I got a stack of bills here. The bill I got doesn't change His grace. The bad news I got doesn't change His mercy. His mercies are new every morning. His grace is always toward us. His the maybe I lost a client. Maybe I dropped and broke my favorite cup. Oh, please don't let that happen. Right? But it's okay. It doesn't. His throne is still established. He is still the King of Kings, no matter what, pandemic or no, war or no. Mass shooting, God, please don't let there be any today, but if there is, He's still God. He still loves us. He still wants to help us. He still gives us His peace. And He has grace for the day. So we can flip that. Even if we get bad news, we can flip it and go, but God didn't change. God didn't change today. And He's not going to change tomorrow either. He still has the grace we need for this day. He still has the mercy to take us through this day. His love didn't change. His yearning for us hasn't changed. And the peace He gave us is still intact. We just got to let it rain. I hope I said something that made sense, or something to help you today. Enjoy today. This is the day God made. You are a person God made and put in this today that He made. Isn't that an amazing thing? Isn't God the great orchestrator? Right? And so here we are. Let's enjoy this day. Let's enjoy Him today. Let's let His peace reign in our hearts today. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.